while they do their investigation.
Have there been any homes that were affected by this?
No, it's predominantly just a commercial area, so we don't have any homes that have been affected.
Evacuations?
We did do an area notification through the county. Yeah, I don't know if there's much damage on the inside of that warehouse. As you can see, this one pretty much is collapsed. That's where it sounds like the fire probably originated. And again, we have crews inside that warehouse, as well as on the backside, there's another section of warehouses that we have crews in, preventing the fire from getting into that stock.
How long do you think it'll take to put out the fire?
Yeah, it's good. They're going to be here well into the night with the amount of fire load and materials. That collapsed structure, after we get it, calmed down, we have to kind of proceed slowly and cautiously before we put people in a bad spot. So it's going to take probably forklifts and a bit of time to sift through all this and make sure it's completely out. I would guess probably into maybe even tomorrow.
Find your name, buddy.
Yep. My name's Aaron Hummel. I'm the Division Chief of Operations with Boise Fire.
Was there a significant amount of material inside?
Yeah, there's a lot of material both in the warehouse as well as this warehouse here, and then I think they had quite a bit of material that was outside on pallets and so forth. And it looks to me like a lot of that got involved as well. Yeah.
So what's burning toxic?
Well, yeah, certainly the smoke is. We just can't tell you everything that's burning, but with all the petrochemical components of plastics and so forth, you really don't want to be in that smoke. You need to stay out of it. It's one of the reasons we do a notification for the area to have people have awareness and stay out of it.
Do we have an idea of what's in the other warehouses?
I don't personally know. I believe it's a Youth Ranch warehouse, so I'd imagine more of the same materials that are outside. All right, no other questions?
Yeah, are you worried about that diesel generator with 1,600 pounds of fuel on it?
Yeah, we would be worried about that, absolutely. We've established what we call a Division Bravo, so we have a fire captain back there that has numerous units assigned there. Their first priority was taking care of that liquefied petroleum gas tanks, propane, making sure that those didn't ignite. Certainly if the fire came down further this direction, we'd be a little bit concerned about any kind of vapors or anything like that igniting. All right, thank you.
All right, that is Aaron Hummel, the Division Chief of Operations for Boise Fire, wrapping up the news briefing there that Boise Fire just held within the last couple of minutes. He basically said that what we've learned is that the fire is pretty much isolated to the Idaho Youth Ranch Outlet Yard warehouse, and the crews had established protection of some other buildings, another warehouse there. They have no reports of injuries at this time, whether those are civilians or firefighters. Also, Boise Fire is holding off right now on talking about any type of cause of the fire at this time. They also say that no homes near there were impacted. It's mostly an industrial area of warehouses and whatnot. Also, they did send out an area notification to people who do live in the basic area. And here is a map to give you an idea of where it is between Curtis and Orchard Roads on West Irving Street. You see just a couple of blocks off of the connector there. Smoke has been visible basically across the entire city from quite a distance because of the thick black billowing smoke that has been coming from the building since about 1:47 this afternoon when that fire was first reported. I believe I'm going to be able to go back to KTVB's Tristan Lewis, who has been on the scene since not long after the fire started. Tristan, are you there? I understand also that you were able to talk to Idaho Youth Ranch CEO Scott Curtis a little while ago, and he was able to give you some information about the very early moments of this. What did he tell you?
Yeah, Doug, we did speak to Scott Curtis, the CEO of Idaho Youth Ranch. He says in a statement, "I just don't know a lot yet. Appeared to start outside the building near or in a carport container and quickly spread. Evacuated all their staff and the fire compromised buildings, including the large distribution center, which you can see behind me, which looks like it's been collapsed by now, and all their thrift goods. Also admin buildings with accounting and IT. It does not impact any direct care services. And employees standing by in a grassy field are waiting for the fire department's instructions. People can't access their cars yet, so they can't leave, and they don't know what has burned yet, as that's what the Boise Fire has said. They're still trying to investigate what has burned. They do know that the toxins from the smoke are in the area, but besides that, we don't really know what else has burned. And it did burn also a good portion of their donated goods, and their mission is critical and will continue to provide services. But like I said, this fire has damaged a lot of their goods, Doug.
Yeah, Tristan, and I understand that that is the hub of their donations. So when people donate household goods, clothing, and those sorts of things, furniture, that's where it goes. This is the outlet yard for the youth ranch. So part of this is outside right now. Is the firefighter presence there, the crew's size, the same as it was when you first got there, Tristan?
I mean, looking around, there still are dozens of crews on scene. I don't know if what behind me does justice, but just down the street, just down off of Irving, there's still dozens of crews. This ladder truck, since we've been here just after 2 o'clock today, it's just been pouring down water from this ladder truck. Still, I can't see if there are still flames inside. I do see some flames actually still inside that warehouse, so they're still working on putting out those flames and controlling the fire. But just the yard itself, it looks completely destroyed. Smoke coming up, still some patches of fire just in the back of the yard. Still a heavy fire presence, still a heavy police presence, and we still do have the Ada County paramedics on scene. But Boise Fire did confirm that there have been no injuries reported so far.
All right, Tristan, and again, once again, no word on a cause just yet. Tristan, thank you. Of course, we know you're going to keep working there. We'll see you again today live on the news at 4. Thanks for your reporting so far today. So no word on a specific cause yet, but as you heard, Scott Curtis, the CEO of the Idaho Youth Ranch, told Tristan earlier that it appears that this started near or in a carport container and quickly spread, and that they got all the staff out of the building and they're waiting for more instructions because they can't access their cars at this time. And we'll work to bring you more information as well on ktvb.com, and then join us back here in 1 hour for the news at 4. We'll wrap up the information for you and give you an update on how the fight against this fire is going. As the Division Chief of Operations, Aaron Hummel, said, it looks like firefighters will be here well into the night and into tomorrow because they'll need to bring in forklifts and basically bring down the rest of the building to get to those flames that are remaining. Our coverage continues, ktvb.com, and back here on News Channel 7 in 1 hour. Have a good afternoon.